Alright, so as I take a moment to kind of reflect on what we've learned in our PE class and what I would implement into my future classroom through this reflection, I learned that the IEP describes the plan for the student's educational program, including the current performance level, the student's goals, and the educational placement and other services the students will receive. So definitely this is essential, and there's always going to be some IEP students in the classroom, even in PE, so these are all things to be mindful of. My framework for my class is based around endurance, strength, balance, and flexibility, which are all essential for students to develop in physical education class and to learn about. And technology can be implemented in my classroom through a couple things. One, through music. I really think there's something about music that motivates students when they're doing physical activity. And also showing my class videos on like rainy days, on videos such as Jackie Robinson, like a civil rights activist who had an impact on sports. I think that could be really influential to a lot of students, and also brings inclusivity into the PE class. So I think that would be a good use of technology. Second language learners can thrive in PE through number one, watching other students do it. So if I'm swinging a bat or throwing a ball, even if I don't speak English, I can watch you and learn from that. And two, I would pair those students up with that one student who's a leader in the class, who is helpful, who is mature, who, even if they don't speak the same language, can help the English learner or the second language learner learn more about PE. In research on physical education, I found was much easier to do when I limited my search, so there maybe wasn't as many students on the subject of PE, but when I put my search to physical activity and how it positively affects our brain, and how when we do an hour of physical activity each day, then the wires in our brain grow, which means we have a bigger capacity to learn. No other subject can help our brain retain more information other than the subject of PE. So research helped me with that. And then goals for future improvement in my class, I would take surveys from students very seriously on what their feedback was to improve my curriculum. And I would also take feedback from the assessments I do to assess whether I need to change my teaching style or not. So yeah, that's my reflection.